MCAs plan to move to court to challenge provisions in the Election Act that require contestants to have at least a basic university degree to qualify for election. With COVID-19 having derailed any plans to get the necessary papers before the 2022 general election, it's likely that many will be locked out. Leila Mohammed delves into the heated debate.
County assemblies and drama have been near synonyms. Very few stand out for the exemplary performance of their lawful duties.
For us to strengthen the county assemblies, because it is also an institution where a number of things normally take place. Representation, legislation, there is need to have certain standards set for the members of the county assembly.
The Elections Act provides that a person may be nominated as a candidate for an election, whether as a member of the National Assembly or member of the County Assembly, only if that person holds a degree from a university recognized in Kenya. While that law has been postponed several times, with those proposing that it be reinstated, hoping for it to come into full effect in 2022, for some who will be affected now say that this is just another reason to curtail their leadership ambitions.
Very many other people could be locked out, but there must be a certain standard, a minimum educational requirement, even if it is a diploma.
Kuna wengi ambao wamekuwa na masomo ya hali ya juu, lakini performance yao katika bunge ama katika assemblies imekuwa chini.
Marginalized areas, the pastoralist community, we had been disadvantaged to access education earlier. We are still very much behind. But all the same, we cannot also compromise the issue of education.
Some believe that higher education qualifications are not necessarily a bad thing.
For example, a document like budget document. But if you don't have the basic requirements, it will be hard for you to interact with that document.
Somebody with a capacity can represent people, can do the legal or the legislative function within the assembly.
According to the Elections Act, these provisions will now apply to candidates seeking election from 2022. But with less than 2 years to go, and with COVID-19 having disrupted the academic calendar, the window for acquiring a degree is closing fast.
You are doing representation, you are doing legislation. Kwani hiyo yote unafanya kama kuna kitu kwa kichwa?
Even a cook must have a qualification.
I don't think we need to prescribe minimum qualifications of members of county assembly.
It will not be fair to ask that MCAs also have degrees. For me, I would say maybe a diploma would be sufficient.
The County Assemblies Forum, the caucus that brings together all the 47 county assemblies, says these provisions could lock out a majority of MCAs. They plan to challenge this law in court. Leila Mohammed, NTV.